what challenge we can incorporate today, we can then continue incorporating in our daily lives that will bring positivity, good energy, laughter into our lives.
I think that the best thing for people to do is to choose to laugh, to decide to laugh now, exactly when you feel like you don't feel like laughing. This is when you need to be laughing. My experience, it's when you don't want to laugh that you need it most.
Thank you for being here, friends. Welcome to the YouTube capsule of the Life Research Institute, an institute that promotes healthy living and healthy aging across the lifespan. Today, our topic is laughter and positivity. I am joined by Linda Leclerc, who is a pioneer in the field of laughter yoga, but she's also the founder of the School of Laughter Yoga. She's been bringing joy and laughter in people's lives for the past 20 years. Tell us, Linda, what is laughter yoga?
It started in India in a park in Mumbai, and now it's something that is done all over the world. It's called laughter yoga because we're combining laughter exercises with breathing exercises. So this way we bring more oxygen in our bodies and our brains. So this is why we feel more energetic, and it's so very healthy.
What was your journey into laughter yoga?
I was in a car accident, nothing big, but just big enough to leave me with an injury in my neck. While I was sitting at the physiotherapy clinic, I felt really bad that morning. I was in pain and I didn't have energy. I felt like I'm going to cry in front of these people. I didn't want that. So I grabbed the first magazine on the pile. And when I opened it, the first thing that I saw was this beautiful blonde woman with a big wood spoon in one hand and a rubber chicken in the other. And she was making a face like this. And the title was Laugh It Off. And the article was talking about stress, the benefits of laughter, and laughter yoga. When I discovered that, I was a very serious and stressed grown-up. I was managing a team of 350 people. So my days were like, sometimes piqued my curiosity just enough for me to Google it. So I ended up in Montreal, in downtown Montreal, in a hotel with a group of 15, 17 people. And I was taught how to bring laughter in my body and in my life that day.
It's almost like it was a coincidence, right? How you got introduced to
it was meant to be, for sure.
Have you then since noticed a lot of benefits, like personally, have you benefited quite a bit from it, you would say?
Oh yeah. First of all, I don't take myself as seriously as I used to. That's a big, big, big benefit. And the second one, like I mentioned this, because of the endorphin, I was breathing so much better and everything was working better in my body. And my neck, which had a permanent damage, I can move it way much better now. And I'm able to sometimes just step back from the situation and think outside of my stress or my frustration. It's easier for me to laugh at something funny because I train myself to laugh intentionally.
It's true that we often think that laughing is more like a reaction, I guess a reflex to something that is actually funny, but we don't realize that we can control it.
Laughter is a physical process. Sense of humor is a mental process. I might say something to you and you might laugh and someone else in the room is going to look at us like, what's funny? That's because we don't have the same sense of humor. And the best proof for that is the babies that when they start laughing, you don't say my baby has such a beautiful sense of humor. They're just laughing because they are laughing, and the more they laugh, the more they laugh.
And in a world where we are experiencing so much pressure, so much challenge, how can we bring laughter and joy when we're not feeling it at the moment?
This is when you just use your exercises. You just decide to laugh. So one thing that I do is when I make a mistake or if I do something I'm not supposed to do, I laugh at myself instead of beating myself up. When I succeed at something, you just decide. When I'm stuck in traffic, most of the times, like at some point, my frustration and my stress level goes up. When it happens, I just ha 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 ha. You start by breathing and just doing it like the slow motion version of your laughter. Your brain is going to hear like, okay, she's laughing very slowly, but she's laughing. Something happens, like my shoulders go down, I'm breathing more, like it's like my facial expression changes. You step back.
Often it's in those situations that we will react in ways that we will regret later. And so taking a step back, maybe being able to even see other perspectives of the situation.
That's exactly what happens.
But it is experienced differently, I guess, at different ages, in different cultures. Like, how would you adapt then laughter yoga, the practice of it at different ages?
When I work with kids, it's more of a game. I tell them a story and then we do laughter like an elephant or a camel or whatever. When I work with people at work, like a team member, this is different because they have to be at that meeting, or they didn't choose to be there, or they did, but this is going to bring them outside of their comfort zone a big time. And when I work with older people, then you just have to adapt the movements. Like you can do it sitting. Laughter doesn't have to be standing, with different exercises that are easy or that speak to them.
On a daily basis, like what should we do to incorporate that into our daily lives?
How about we play a bit more? Instead of being a serious grown-up, when you see yourself in a mirror, go in the bathroom, laugh silently. People won't know that's what you're doing if you're stuck on a chair. Like you can even do it silently. Why are you laughing? Huh? I just thought of something. Put a smile on your face. Just that is going to help to release some of that tension.
Thank you so much, Linda,
Thank
for
you.
joining us today and for sharing all these important tips and information. And thank you, dear audience, for also being here with us today. If you liked this capsule, please don't hesitate to share, like, and follow us so that you can be notified every time that we post a new capsule. Thank you.